matches, activating white coats, set up tactics, fascinating our throats, pushing narcos, Pablos, dosing oxyco until we choke. But we're too dope to even know we're feeling, so we hold our nose, they hold our dough, and we go dive into the lows like whoa. Purdue Pharma, ain't assist, they twist descriptions, pay the doctors to list prescriptions, create this opera while the FDA orchestrates it all.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now, get a free sentence. Punctuation not included. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, it is finally time to return to the world of 21 Pilots, and we are going deep into the Trench Trilogy. What's next up after we did Jumpsuit is none other than Nico and the Niners. Now listen, I want to do a quick disclaimer on this before we go further, guys. I was so interested by just all the symbolism and imagery, and after reading the comments of Jumpsuit, you guys wanted me to go check out some more of the story. So I did dive in. I went and checked out Dema.org. I went and checked out all of the lore behind it and what's going into it. So I'm really excited now that I have more sort of ammunition for this breakdown to see what Nico and the Niners is about. So let's do this. But before we go any further, I'm going to give a quick shout out to the song in the intro. Listen, I dropped a brand new album, Blacklist. I am so proud of it, guys. Blood, sweat, and tears. So much heart and soul put into it. I really think it's one of my greatest achievements yet. If you guys want to support the channel directly, I highly encourage you to go check it out. The links to that will be below. But anyways, we know what we're here for. 21 Pilots, step back up to the plate. Let's see what you got. Is that the same landscape that we had in Jumpsuit? I think so. What's that? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nico and the Niners. The 9 cylinders there representing the 9 bishops who control Dema, who control Dema, which is the walled city that encloses them. And what we saw within Jumpsuit was one of those bishops. The hooded red figure was chasing after Tyler, trying to capture him. And this is their city. Wow. Already so much symbolism packed into this. And we'll get into Dema later and what I think it represents. What was that? Is that like a language that Tyler's invented to represent the city itself? Hang on. No, that sounds like that's a voice played in reverse. That's a hidden message. What is the message, though? Oh, somebody's going to have to comment below. Who was it? What did I read? Oh, we are banditos. We are banditos, because that was on the Dema.org website, wasn't it? And Tyler had a cryptic message on there that was in reverse, a vocal audio from Clancy's perspective. Clancy is our main narrator. He's the one who everything revolves around. Tyler represents Clancy in this case. So that is Clancy in reverse saying we are banditos? Might be. And the banditos are the rebels to Dema, the ones trying to escape from it all. Oh, it's cool. Man, I love the camera work and just the cinematographic elements just building the suspense as we slowly start to pan down into Dema. And then I love the reverse because Tyler's looking out the window at the vulture. The vulture was also symbolic and represented in the first one in Jumpsuit itself. So there's the vulture again. It's almost like the vulture represents like the eyes of death and the death encircling the control of the bishops in Dema. But what's cool is that as he's looking out the window, we come back in through the window to reveal him. Love this camera work. That's dope.
East is up, I'm fearless when I hear this on the low. East is up, I'm careless when I wear my rebel clothes. East is up.
Is that the 9 again? That has to be the 9. And look at him. He's got the yellow flower petal. So this is the sequel to Jumpsuit, because the yellow flower petals were used to help protect Tyler. And we speculated that yellow representing happiness, representing creativity, freedom, expression, versus the reds of power, of control, of blood, and the blacks trying to control them. So it looks like he's awoke here mentally. You know, he's not trapped within the society of Dema mentally and physically from that perspective.
East is up, I'm careless when I wear my rebel clothes. East is up, when bishops come together.
And then he's wearing his rebel clothes, the banditos, the rebels. Man, so much. It's just so cool that it's a story that he's just conceived of, packed creatively into a song. I love everything behind this, man. It's so cool and just unique, really. East is up. East, like the sun rising in the east. But in this case, it's a walled city, isn't it? So you're always looking up. Like east to me represents east. The sun sets in the west. Sun rises in the east. So the east is new beginnings. The east is like escaping. East is up. You have to look up to the walls and what's beyond the walls that Clancy is constantly trying to escape from on the Dema.org website. And, you know, we follow him in his story as he makes his escape.
East is up, I'm fearless when I hear this on the low. East is up, I'm careless when I wear my rebel clothes. East is up, when bishops come together, they will know that Dema don't control us. Dema don't control. East is up.
All right, so it's Dema. It's Dema how you say it. Bishops don't control us. Those 9 bishops.
They will know that Dema don't control us. Dema don't control. East is up. They wanna make you forget. They wanna make you forget. Save your razor blades now. Not yet. Save your razor blades now. Not yet.
So there was the 9 bishops represented. They want to make you forget. They don't want you to think. They want to control how you think. And then save your razor blades now. Are we going George Orwell on us here? With the 1984 reference? So in 1984, you know, that's a dystopian future. And you could definitely see influences of that dystopia here. And the government controls the people. And they even control the language that you use and how you operate. They want to control your thoughts. It's called newspeak. But a huge commodity in 1984 was razor blades because of the suicide rates. People, they couldn't escape any other way. So suicide was their only answer. So the government even banned razor blades. So I think you have that dystopian 1984 feel within this world of Dema here.
Not yet. Save your razor blades now. Not yet. I'm heavy. My jumpsuit is unsteady.
What was that? Was that a red outfit he was putting away?
I'm heavy.
Yeah, see, the reds are gone. The red represents the blurry face era, doesn't it? And we're now in the yellows of the trench era.
My jumpsuit is unsteady. I'm lighter when I'm lower. I'm higher when I'm heavy.
Lighter when I'm lower. You hear there's like this double in the back of the mix that's kind of demonic. It's down low. It's just a really cool stack layering there on the lower. I'm lighter when I'm lower. I'm higher when I'm heavy. That's kind of a flip, isn't it? Because you figure you'd be higher when you're lighter, when you're more carefree because you feel like you're high. But why would you be higher when you're heavy and lighter when you're lower? Unless it's a flip on that from a mental perspective, like when you're heavy, you're full of yourself, aren't you? You feel very confident. You're brimming with confidence. You're brimming with these positive, strong emotions and feeling. It can make you feel like you're heavier in how you walk through the world. Versus when you're lower, you feel light. You feel insignificant. Yeah, I think so. I wonder if there's another layer though. Higher when you're heavy, because you're getting closer to heaven. When you're heavy, when you're dragged down by all this darkness and you're thinking about crossing over to the other side, versus lighter when you're lower. I don't know. It could be taken in so many ways. That's what I love about these lyrics. It's so rich in symbolism and metaphors, and it could just mean so much and go so many different ways.
I'm lower. I'm higher when I'm heavy. Oh, I'm
I'm so high, my jumpsuit takes me so. Just the bounce to this. It's got like a little bit of an island Caribbean feel to it. You know, just you could see some of the sort of the reggae Caribbean influences within the percussions, within the bounce to it, and the way that things progress and flow. And then, of course, you've got some of the heavier percussive hits, which implies a little bit of that rock that 21 Pilots likes, and then just the beautiful clarity of Tyler's voice over top of it all. It's such a unique style.
I'm so high, my jumpsuit takes me so high. I'm flying.
What was that? I don't get that reference. What are they making there?
From a fire, from Nico and the Niners.
What is that? Are they making like a weapon? Also, we talked about this in Jumpsuit as well, but blurry face. And Tyler, when he's got the black to cover up his mouth, his vocal cords, his neck, his creativity, trying to hold him down. And he's broken free from that. So this is a new sort of Tyler. This is Clancy, isn't it? But it's very interesting that all the bishops also have the black and like the constricting of expression, the constricting of creativity. But what are they making here? Just those horns tantalizing at the back of the mix. It makes you feel like you're making an escape, doesn't it? Like you're breaking free, and those are the prison horns as they sound. But it's just naturally integrated into the production itself. It's just a lot of thought put into this.
East is up, I'm fearless when I hear this on the low. East is up, I'm careless when I wear my rebel clothes. East is up, when bishops come together, they will know that Dema don't control us. Dema don't control us. I'm heavy, my jumpsuit is unsteady. I'm lighter when I'm.
The hell do those lights represent?
Lower. I'm higher when I'm heavy.
What are they doing with that? What is that? A ladder of light? Maybe that's religious with the lights, right? Light representing the truth that the bishops bring, that they want to fill your heads with, that they want you to follow their light and their truth of their religion within Dema.
I'm so high, my jumpsuit takes me so high. I'm flying from a fire, from Nico and the Niners.
And also flying from a fire, the fires of hell. A lot of religious symbolism as well laced into this. I'm heavy, lighter when. That's really cool. Just having two total different vocal ranges, right? You've got the lower screwed demonic sound. You've got the higher pitch feminine sound. So to have that and then to complete the sentences with the lower, you go high to low, high to low, high to low. Just really cool sonically. That's cool. What's going on here? Yeah, told you I still remember how to do the handshake. That is so dope. That is their very first video we ever reacted to on this channel. None other than Stressed Out in the handshake that they have. What does that represent here, though? Maybe their friendship that always lasts and never dies? Ha, dope. And what is this? We got the drum kit from Heavy Dirty Soul as well. Wow. Just bringing everything from the past into this. Love the synergy throughout all the different 21 Pilots releases and how they'll just have Easter eggs just laced throughout as they progress into the future.
What I say when I wanna be enough. What a beautiful day for it, making a break for it. We'll find a way to pay for it. Maybe from all the money we made, raise a.
What a beautiful day to make a break for it. I love that just fast, punchy scheme from Tyler. The A to A to A to A as well. I wasn't ready for that because you have this reverse sounding voice again. And even the beat itself is played in reverse a little bit there. That's really cool.
What I say when I wanna be enough, what a beautiful
What I say when I want to be enough. What a beautiful day.
making a break for it. We'll find a way to pay for it. Maybe from all the money we made, razor blade stores, to race horse and
Oh, find a way to pay for it. Right? Like proverbially pay for it, but also literally pay for it. All the money they made from the razor blade stores. Again, the 1984, the razor blades that we talked about, the suicide, the depressive thoughts.
sponsor and start a concert, a complete diversion. Start a mob, but you can be quite certain we'll win, but not everyone will get out. No, no. We'll win, but not everyone will get out. No, no. We'll win, but not everyone will get out. East is up. I'm fearless when I hear this on the low. East is up.
We'll win, but not everyone will get out. We'll ultimately win this war. We might not win every battle, and there will be losses. I mean, wow. Just the storytelling throughout this.
When I wear my rebel clothes, East is up. When bishops come together, they will know that Dema don't control us. Dema don't control. East is up.
See how he held the microphone to his head when he said, Dema, don't control us? Don't control our thoughts.
Dema don't control us.
Yeah, that's important.
Dema don't control. East is up.
Wait, doesn't Clancy talk about having a big distraction in order to make the escape from Dema? So in this case, like Tyler talks about, they're going to play a concert. All the money they made from razor blades, they're having a distraction right now. Yeah. Uh-oh. I know what I'm being for Halloween. Wow. So then they strap on the jumpsuit with the yellow. So he's become one of them now. He's become a bandito because the whole time throughout he wasn't wearing that. The jumpsuit appeared when he started playing the concert, didn't it? And then he gets strapped with the yellow, again representing, like we talked about, creativity, freedom from Nico and the Niners. Wow. My voice is getting hoarse. Hopefully it holds on here. So I got 3 theories on Dema. First one, which is more of the obvious one because we know 21 Pilots always talks about mental health and psychology. So Dema is the 9 bishops, to me, can represent different areas of depression, of mental health, of anxiety, of stress. So it's all trying to escape from Dema. When Tyler's trying to escape from that, he's escaping from his own mind. He's escaping from mental control. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I had to get more water. As you know, I've had COVID. I'm still recovering, so I'm not 100% yet, but anyways, where were we? Right, we were talking about mental health. So I think this could be the mental struggle and conflict within Tyler's own mind and him trying to ultimately break free from that and overcome that depression. And maybe the bishops represent different things that could send him back into that spiral, into that anxiety. That's 1. 2 could be the mainstream. Dema really represents being in the mainstream light. And then all of a sudden he's trapped under this new perspective of mainstream control, of all these expectations that they have. Bishops can be the industry itself, the industry machine, or even the fans and the expectations that they have. And he's trying to escape from that and break the mold of what is expected of him now that he is so successful and so popular in the public eye. And then the third one that I take as well could be just an overall representation of social media, government control, a dystopian future, hints at what could be. You know, the more that we become interconnected, the more that everything we do gets tracked, the more that everything we do can be easily manipulated. Misinformation is rampant on social media nowadays, and trying to control us and control our minds and how we exist and find freedom, find creativity, express ourselves, and stay individualists in such a communal, social media filled world. I think there's just, it could go so many directions. You could even go a fourth, and it could be a commentary on religion as well, and religious persecution and religious freedom of the mind. Man, I don't know. Maybe we'll get more revealed in the next one. This is the second one of the trilogy. I am loving it so far. Like I said, I think it's so cool. I mean, Tyler has essentially just conceptualized this entire story. He's an author. And then he's taken that story, and instead of putting it into a book, he's taken the art form of music and production, and he's used visuals and a music video to tell that story. I mean, just the layering to this and the amount of thought and depth to it is just... It is a chef's kiss of creativity. 21 Pilots, you are Knox Hill certified. So if you guys like today's video, if you did, be sure to smash that like button. Obviously, listen, if you're here at the end of this video, do me a favor, guys. Support the channel directly. Subscribe with notifications on. It really does go a long way. As always, stay safe, stay positive. It's Knox Hill. I'll catch you again. I'm out.